I have a strong belief that education and communication can influence a person's behavior positively, equip them to take greater control of their own lives, and contribute to changing society. I'm Tran Thi Ngoc Tran, an RMIT alumnus and co-founder and co-director of ForGood Vietnam Network, a social enterprise with a vision to nurture an inclusive Vietnam where all people, including those from disadvantaged groups, can play a full part in society. So like the majority of people were born after the country reunification with economic hardship, I followed my parents' advice to secure a stable job, which is traditionally suitable for women. And I was lucky enough to secure a position at a public university for over 17 years. But deep down, I always felt that there was something missing. For me, life is like a puzzle game. And then if you can make it a picture with different pieces, then your life will be more complete and happier. And that's why I decided to left my comfort zone to a more challenging horizon, social entrepreneurs. In my long journey to learn new things and to look for the answer, I have taken part in various activities and programs. And among them, I can tell that the scholarship to study RMIT Master of Education, Management and Leadership showed me that an open environment will help learners feel comfortable and allow them to engage and share freely. I don't think that RMIT could imagine how that program really transformed me. My co-founder and I established ForGood Vietnam Network. This is a social enterprise, and we work to nurture an inclusive Vietnam for disadvantaged groups to play a full part in society back in 2021. So the reason we chose women entrepreneurs as the first beneficiary of ForGood Vietnam programs came from my personal observation of the women around me. And I found that women who economically independent can have their voice in life, and they can make decisions more easily. They can lead a happier and independent life. And we launched our first transformative program, Future for Women, also the pillar of our ForGood Vietnam during the global pandemic. A lot of crises and challenges for both the women entrepreneurs and also the mentors and the speakers. But yet we discussed, and then we finally decided that apart from training, apart from regular workshop, we will have virtual coffee talk where women entrepreneurs can gather once a month in front of the screen. And then we can share everything. And I found that it helped us a lot. And despite its rocky launch, the program saw around 80% of women entrepreneurs complete the comprehensive training designed to enhance various aspects of their entrepreneurial ideas and foster their personal and professional growth. Participants are not required to pay any fees. And following the completion of the program, a total of 26 new businesses were registered by the participants and are currently operating across a wide range of sectors. And they are in diverse localities across Vietnam. I'm proud that the outcomes were rewarding. It was not just about the number of new registered businesses, but how the participants can develop their self-leadership, which for us is fundamental to the growth of businesses and communities over the course of 6 months. The motivation that keeps us to continue our work at ForGood Vietnam is the transformation of the participants. About Phạm Thanh Thủy, the founder of Saigon Zero Waste, I know that she had lots of ups and downs during the 6 months with us. But Thủy told me that the Future for Women gives her a community of mutual support where she feels safe and comfortable to raise her voice, express her feelings, and then seek advice and also encouragement from her peers. and that's what makes her transform.
Công ty của mình thì mình chỉ có hai hướng tới thôi, là chất liệu là thân thiện với môi trường và làm ngành nghề là thủ công mỹ nghệ. Thì mình xuất phát từ việc là mình có ba mẹ ở tuổi hưu trí, họ vẫn còn sức khỏe, họ vẫn còn minh mẫn, thì những cái việc làm mà nhỏ nhưng mà vẫn thêm thu nhập á, thì là một cái điều mình thấy rất là thiết yếu cho người sau tuổi về hưu. Sau khi 1 năm mà tham gia Future Women á, thì mình thay đổi được về networking, về những cái kế hoạch rõ ràng hơn, về các đường hướng muốn thực hiện cho những năm tiếp theo nữa, nó rõ ràng hơn rất là nhiều.
About Yến Nguyễn, the owner of Đại Lam Mộc Spa, I remember she told me that her motivation to found her business is to create more jobs for young people. And also her business aimed to provide a happier life for everybody thanks to like physical therapy.
Em nghĩ là em bình tĩnh hơn khi gặp khó khăn. Hồi xưa gặp vấn đề thì tự nhiên cái tim nó đập dữ lắm. Thì bây giờ nó đang tốt hơn, có nghĩa là về cái mặt nhìn nhận về cái bản thân của mình, cái suy nghĩ của mình nó cũng chín chắn hơn. Cái đó là cái mà em học được từ chương trình.
Each of the participants had their own stories, but everyone had the strong eagerness to learn and grow. And that's why many of them were empowered to establish and run their own network, namely Women's Entrepreneurship Community Vietnam, VCV, which now has more than 670 members to facilitate knowledge sharing and collaboration. Apart from the meaning of doing something good, ForGood also stands for lasting forever, which speaks well of our aspirations to giving female entrepreneurs and disadvantaged groups a good foundation so that they can stay strong, bounce back, and keep going, even when they fail or go through challenging times.